was thinking about it. See, I talk about it way too much. And then I'm going to hit go live here. And then it's going to trick me and make me think that we're live on Instagram. But we are not. I have to click it again. But my face isn't showing up. That's not good. Hey, y'all, we're live. How are y'all doing tonight?
So good. How are you?
I'm having Wi-Fi issues, story of my life. But I am excited that y'all are here tonight. I have Wood Defender. I have Laurel and Alex with me. They are definitely going to be at the Fence Show this year, maybe at Demo Days. But I was hoping we could do a little interview with you guys. Woo woo. Okay. So can y'all give me a brief overview of what Wood Defender is all about?
Yeah. You want to jump in, Alex?
Sure. So Wood Defender is a manufacturer of oil-based fence stains, and we have some water-based ones as well. We're a branch of Standard Paints Incorporated, which is an industrial coatings manufacturer. But Wood Defender is our bread and butter. We manufacture both fence stain and deck stain, exterior stains, and then we also manufacture pre-stained fence pickets at our facility over here. We have two. And yeah, we have, I think one of the main things that sets Wood Defender apart is just our prioritization of customers and customer empowerment. We really focus on getting everyone set up to be successful at their business. And so we do a monthly training class where we bring people out to learn how to apply our product and how to start their own business. I thought it was so cool that, you can get like an all-in-one set and get a trailer with a staining rig and just, get out there and start staining. It's just a really powerful thing. And we take great pride in, being there for our customers for whatever they need, no matter how small or large of a customer they are. Laurel, anything?
No, I mean, I think you pretty much nailed it.
That's like all the bases. I love it. Thank you. Okay. Well, are y'all going to be doing any education sessions at the Fence Show and Security Expo?
So we're not currently slated or officially on the books to do any educational sessions, but one of the great things about our team is that we bring our mini spray demo booth to any show we go to. So anytime you step by the booth is an educational opportunity. So we'll have the team there. They can chat you through, the highlights of the product and also show you how it works in real time. So that, and then, if you don't see us at the show, like Alex said, you can always come to training class. So we're pretty big on education. Or I would say you can literally call Roy at any time and he will educate you on stain.
Well, and I've noticed y'all been doing a lot of classes. I've been seeing it all over social media, on all the pages. So like y'all are definitely a hands-on company. And I think that's super awesome. Like I was talking about your purple stain the other day. Can you do you have that near you, Alex?
Let me go grab it.
Purple stain, y'all. Like, is there a color you won't do? Like y'all even do color match, right?
Yes. Yeah, we can do, it just kind of depends. So like, here's our purple stain. So we made this for Magnolia Fence and Patio. Definitely they love the color purple. But it just kind of depends. So like, this is more of a specialty product. We don't necessarily have all the colors on hand to do this type of stain, but we can definitely make it work. Like there's, we can use the same types of colorants that are used in architectural coatings for like house paint and stuff, just with modifications that make them work in fence stains.
That's super impressive. Awesome. So my last question for you guys is, what can we expect to see at your booth this year?
So we're actually reimagining what the Wood Defender booth looks like. If you've ever encountered us at a show, you definitely know what to expect. So we're kind of digging in. We're starting from scratch. So I'll just have to say that you have to stay tuned. And we always make it, the last couple of shows we've been to, we always try to roll out some new swag, something fun, something kind of on theme. So you'll just have to stay tuned. But it will be new.
I love that. It was like a challenge, like show up and find out, y'all. Love it.
Exactly.
I want to thank you guys so much for doing this for us. I want to thank you for your support of the Fence Show and the FWA. Is there anything you guys would like to say before I bring the rest of the women on and pull you guys out?
I don't think so. Just one thing I guess I would say is this team is super accessible. If there's anything anybody needs or is wondering about Wood Defender, just reach out to us. Probably the easiest thing to do is reach out to us on social. We're here. It's actually me. So I'll be able to kind of traffic that off and make sure that you get to who you need. So we're here to help.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alex?
We have a Facebook group that's really active. It's called Fencing Professionals. Would love to see y'all out there as well. If you want to learn more about, the fencing industry or just talk to other people in the industry that are staining, it's a great support group.
Love it. Well, you heard it from here, or you heard it directly from here, that if you comment on social media, Laura will get back to you and get you in touch with the right person. Alex says that she will help you with getting in touch with anybody who needs training or information. And thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having us. It was great talking to you.
Great talking to you. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Trying to figure all these clicks. Look at all these people in here tonight. Yadira, you forgot to share it everywhere, so I had to do it.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do it now. Sorry.
Welcome to the Women of FWA. You never know what's gonna happen here.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. Just so everybody knows, I was listening to them, but I was like, I don't got any notifications here. So, yeah. What's going on, ladies? Women of the FWA. Veronica, you look like you got a lot to say. You've been on vacation. Get back to work now.
I'm fully back. For the first time in almost 7 years, I actually took a vacation. I did not pull out my laptop for the 3 business days I was gone, and I took a total of 4 work calls in 3 days. So it was very, very nice. The team managed to, keep everything rolling, keep going. And so now it's playing catch up and trying to, get back into the rhythm of things. And so it's a little, busy time of year. And then on top of it, trying to be out. So my oldest son turned 21 on Saturday. There's nothing in life that prepares you for your firstborn to turn 21. Like, they go to kindergarten and you cry. They go to real school and you cry. And then, they graduate and then you cry. And then they turn 18 and you cry. No, 21 is it's a whole new thing.
Yikes. Monica, what's been up with you, girl?
Nothing. Actually, I was a little late because I had to take care of that logo thing going on. Remember, I went ahead and texted these guys about it. So had to go ahead and withdraw from the actual event. So that was my day for today. So,
Aww.
Man.
Yadira, it doesn't look like you're in sunny Las Vegas.
I am in sunny Southern California. So, yeah, I know. I had some family stuff over the weekend, and then I was supposed to be back yesterday, but Brian's he calls me up and he says, hey, I could use a few days off. Just stay there. I'm going to meet you there. So I'm supposed to pick him up from the airport later.
Must be nice.
Yes.
And Michaela, what is up with you? Because you're in school and studying and testing and isn't it summer break yet?
Yeah, no. So this week was the last week. Everything had to be turned in by yesterday. So finished, testing done, got all A's, still holding on to that 4.0. So I know, one more class.
We get degrees.
I know. Woohoo.
We get degrees.
Here we go. It's great. So
ain't nothing happening in my life. We just planning a fence show, demo days, fence wars, fence magazine.
No big deal.
Security show.
Fence.
Everything.
What else is going on? Yadira, I don't know what we're not doing. Brian told me I could sleep in 2026. I don't believe him.
I don't believe him. Don't believe him. I'm still waiting for that sleep. I may be on vacation, but it's not really truly,
How many times did I call you today, Yadira? She ain't on vacation. She ain't on vacation.
I feel that.
I want to quickly remind everybody that it's Mother's Day this weekend. And I'm looking at a whole bunch of mothers right here. And I'm hoping a whole bunch of mothers are listening. We can't see comments because of the new Facebook rules, but I still love all you guys. And just know that we will go into the comment section and reply to you guys like after the live and stuff like that. But
shout out to all the moms,
yes.
Especially the moms in this industry that are juggling that work life, mom life. It is definitely not easy. It is not for the faint of heart, especially when you're in an industry that is so passionate and so involved. So know that if you're part of the Women of FWA, we appreciate you taking that time, even if you're catching us on the replay or just catching us in the comments. It is greatly appreciated and recognized, and shout out to every single one of you. We know what that's like and how hard that is. So even your comments mean the world to us, and we see you.
Yes, girl. I want to speak like you when I grow up.
Okay, so can I
jump in, girl?
Okay, so I actually there was a couple of us this morning that attended the AFA Women in Fence group. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the women that jumped on that call. It was so heartwarming and so great to see another wide variety of women in our industry that took the time today. I was on the first call. I was going to try to jump on the second call as well. Unfortunately, my schedule it's a little crazy around here. But it is so huge just to see women in our industry and come together and introduce themselves and be able to say a little bit about themselves and know that there is a support system out there. I will be the first one to say we are members of the AFA and we are members of FWA. And I love both of those. We have been involved with AFA for years, FWA from the very beginning. And I will be the first one to say it doesn't matter. You can sit on both sides of the fence. The fact that there are women showing up in this industry to come together, support each other, mentor each other, listen to each other vent, that is huge. And shout out. So I just had to get that out there.
No, I love it. It's true. I think it's just true. Iron sharpens iron, and the guys say it all the time. Like rising tide raises all ships. It applies to every group of like-minded people coming together for the greater good, right?
Absolutely.
Woo!
And the support, the number one thing that all of us have said for a while is, you feel like you're by yourself, and don't necessarily have those resources. We're in a male dominant industry. A lot of us wouldn't change it for $1 million. But knowing that, to just come together and be able to speak the same language. And, I'm sure not all of us have the same views or on everything, and that's fine. That's not what it's about. It's just about being here for each other.
Amen. Awesome. I know Michaela wanted to present something that Tiffany was working on.
Yeah, no. So Tiff and I have been talking. I'm bummed she couldn't make it onto here, but she's so busy. So I get it. It's okay.
What up, Tiff?
I know, right? Work. What is that? Just kidding. She wants to do a happy hour. So I think we're thinking of June 22nd. It's BYOB.
Yes!
In your home, in your pajamas, no pants required. Please keep your camera from here up.
I love it.
Yeah, come hang out, bring a drink. I think there's going to be a little get to know you in the beginning, like a 10-minute intro, get to know each other. And then we're just going to go into icebreaker games, and there's going to be prizes throughout it. I know. So super exciting.
Who's providing these prizes?
I don't know about that.
I guess we're giving away prizes, y'all.
Hey, Yadira, got any FWA gear that you want to throw out?
Yeah.
We'll take care of everyone.
We'll figure it out.
Some swag for sure. No, but yeah, June 22nd, I believe, is the day we are sticking to. times will come out. So for that.
Yes, there's going to be an ad in the Fence magazine coming out on June 1st. We'll do social media blasts regularly. And then, of course, we will post it on our site, womenfwa.com, so everybody knows when to join.
And this is just going to be like a super fun kickback, nothing formal. Be able to visit and chit chat with women clear across the country. You know, if you're a mom, send the kids over to grandma's house or have the husband take care of them for an hour or so. And just be able to, you know, visit with us and chit chat and have a good time. Hopefully I will be able to keep my PG rated mouth. And that I'm the curse word. I'm the one that drops the curse words, you guys. There's nothing, it's not shocking. It's just a thing. It's not to offend anybody, but it should be a really good time.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to meet people I haven't met before and actually really get to know them, especially before our happy hour and breakout session at the Fence Show. Yadira, where are we at on the Fence Show, yo?
Oh my gosh. So how many booths have we sold?
Like over 100.
110 or something?
9.
So we're excited about that. But let me tell you about what I'm most excited about. I'm actually super excited about the education that's coming out with the Fence University. That to me is huge because being in the fence industry and owning our company for 10 years now, like every year we would put ads out for workers to come out and apply. Sometimes we would get some that had some experience. Other times we'd get a lot of people who had no experience and just wanted to work. This year, for some reason, it just seems like we're not getting anybody. Like it's so hard for us to find employees, people who just really truly want to work. So the Fence University is actually coming out with some great training programs that are going to be put into place for actual installers, learning how to install from the ground up out in the field. We talk about hands-on. This is really truly going to be hands-on. So that's what I'm really truly most excited about.
Yay! Yes, that's super exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. It's happening, you guys. Like seriously, it's happening.
It's amazing what a group of people that are passionate about something and love what they do and have goals can accomplish together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what this is about. Even when you hear the Brian had a crazy idea and here we go, that's in all reality. You got to give some credit to Brian, but in all reality, ladies behind the scenes and the people that are behind this, putting together all of this is amazing. And shout out to every single one of you for jumping on his crazy train.
Yeah.
It's a crazy train. I called him stupid this morning and he hung up on me.
Honestly, he is sometimes, but for the most part, he's good. Trust me. Like sometimes I want him to like disconnect from everything, but then like he tells me, you know what? I said, you got to find a hobby or something. He says, you know what? This is my hobby. So I'm like, okay, you're good then. This is what you love, and this is what you like to do. That's awesome.
That is awesome. I want to know, Monica, how business is going. We've hit the busy season, right? But have y'all hit the busy season?
Yes, we have. And as everybody knows, I have to agree with Jadira that it's hard to find those staff members to come in. And then you spend so much time training them and then they want to leave. So kudos to you. Can you go ahead and bring it over here to Indiana?
Absolutely. It's coming, Monica.
Okay.
And the most important thing is finding people who actually truly want to work.
Yes.
So training from the ground up.
You can train them the trade. You know, you can teach them the trade. You cannot teach people to be motivated and to be driven and to want to work. Work ethic is not something that you can teach.
Exactly.
I wish I could order it off Amazon, like the jar that I went ahead and sent Susan, because I would be buying them in bulk. But you know, the slowdown on applications this year, Monica Nadir, just, I mean, my girls, they were messaging me and they're like, is something wrong with our site?
Yeah.
Is something wrong? And I'm like, and then, you know, you go through and you check everything and you're like, nope, everything's good. And they're like, we have 3. And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, people that are brand new to the industry, which, you know, we're not opposed to, we'll definitely take the time and review those. But it just, even to get applications, let alone to get good, qualified, driven people that want to learn.
Yep.
Or have you had those individuals that actually come in, do the interview, and they tell you that they have fencing experience, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But then you take them out into the field and you're like, what kind of fencing experience do you have?
They were talking about the one with like the 2 little swords and they were both stabbing.
Exactly, right? Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
But one of the things that I would actually encourage, Monica, is if you have somebody that says they have that fence experience, take them out into your shop and have them tell you fence parts.
Ooh, that's a good challenge. Because I would lose. Y'all have heard me say fence words.
I'm writing that down.
Fence words.
Yeah. Even if they don't know the fence names, like let's face it, you know, there's a lot of parts. Learning the language in this industry is sometimes the hardest part. But can they tell you what it does? Can they tell you where it goes? Can they tell you in the process where that gets installed or how it works? Yeah. You know, another big thing is gate latches and hinges. What kind of gate does this go on? When would you use this versus this? And that's really just, you know, I've had to do typing classes or typing tests and 10 key tests in past employment. Why not take them out into the shop and have them tell you that you can't BS your way through that.
I agree. Yeah, I love that. I love that idea. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that and let you know how that works, because I think that would be a great test. I mean, sometimes we do have to go through tests, right, to get employed. Why not?
Right.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah. So that's our issue right there.
Yeah. So is this the season to up your marketing since it's a busy season and you're looking for employees, or is this the time to back off on marketing so that you don't overwork the staff that you have?
So I think a lot of people say keep hiring, because it's a revolving door, right? They'll keep going out and new people will be coming in. I think I'm with Veronica. We don't have the individuals that are coming in and knocking out, down our doors, or when they do, they're not specialized in certain areas. I mean, No Dig is pretty brand new here where we're at. So it's kind of hard to go ahead and get them trained. And then once they're trained, like James likes to say, I don't fire anybody, they fire themselves. So
it's true. It is true. I definitely agree with that. So let me ask you a question though. Let's say, we're doing hands-on training in Las Vegas, right? Teaching people how to install fence, but it is not a no dig territory. It's just, we still dig and set. And I say we like I live there, but
or that you dig and set.
You don't know me. But I mean, how do you, should there be specialized trainings in both digging and setting? Do people even dry pack anymore? Should there be driving? Do we need to teach all of those different things? And what is going to stop somebody from being hired if they only know one, if they know them all?
I think
I just blew all your minds.
No, I think the willingness of somebody wanting to learn is the most important part. And like Veronica says, you can't teach some of these skills, right? I mean, you can teach them how to go ahead and do some of the work, but wanting them and showing their own initiative is the hardest part. It's okay, once you're done doing this, go ahead and pick up the job site, right? Don't just stand there with your hands.
Waiting.
Yes, exactly.
I will tell you what, we follow up with our foreman all the time in regards to their crews. And especially when we put someone new on the team, and, then we'll check in after a day, and then we check in at the end of the week. And I will tell you what, that is probably one of the things from all of our crew leaders or other team members that will get them to say this isn't working out, is somebody with their hands in their pocket waiting for the direction.
Yeah.
Now the first week, that's super, intimidating territory to walk into. So we try to give them a little bit of grace. But if they're doing the same thing repetitive over and over and over, and that gentleman or that individual is still sitting there waiting for the next direction because he hasn't put the 2 and 2 together of what comes next, that is usually our team is like, we don't have time for this. You buy now. And of course, we have that conversation and like, is there anything maybe training wise that we're not, well, I was just waiting to be told. Well, we're a team here. This isn't a boss employee kind of environment. We are a team. So you should be trying to keep the ball rolling.
Yes, because I wish somebody would tell me what to do every moment of every day, and y'all won't. So I just have to go and work.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference between a self-motivated individual and somebody that you have to tell. If you have to tell someone that they have to do something, that's not the right person, right? That's what a lot of people say. It's especially just, you want people who want to learn, and for us, I think it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge to give jobs to people who really truly want them.
So, Susan, I want to go back to your question about teaching both. Why would you not? If you're going to have people come in from all other countries, other counties, any areas, states, whatever, and you're going to teach them a trade, why would you not teach them 2 different styles for them to take home and decipher what works in their area?
I agree with you. I think that's very valid. And honestly, we're working almost around the clock, it feels like, to make sure that we do provide a well-rounded training for the Fence University.
Now, I will tell you, as a Las Vegas native, trying to pound post in the caliche in that valley, good luck. I came from my dad owned an excavation company. I dug my first swimming pool at 7 years old on a John Deere backhoe. And, I understand that. And hoe rams needed to break up caliche. So again, but I think that it needs to not be limited if you're providing education and training. Oh, we only train this way.
Right.
You have to go elsewhere to learn a different style. And let's face it, like no dig is taking over. We do a lot of no dig. Our Florida, that's all they do is no dig. And the reason that we don't only do no dig in Wyoming is we do a lot of commercial projects that have spec, and it's a dig and set world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
we do some projects that we pound post to the ground for sure. It's mostly like out in the desert somewhere, and it's just it's an empty lot or something. Somebody just wants to, fence it in. We do a lot of them actually.
I could see that you do being out on the outer skirts of Vegas, like definitely not like where that valley comes in the caliche. Is insane. And for those of you that don't know what caliche is, thank your lucky stars.
Yes, I do. And so that leads me into, okay, so, during Fence Wars, one of the games is going to be to pound 4 posts to height in Las Vegas proper. Like, Yadira and Veronica, do you think this is going to be a scary challenge? And Michaela and Monica, will you be on my team? Because I want to win.
Listen, I got you. Let's do this.
Yes.
Send me up.
$1,000 for first prize. Like, I think we can do it.
Let's back up. What kind of posts are we pounding for no dig?
Square ones?
Square?
Like aluminum?
I don't know. What do you pound?
Is it square or round ones?
I don't know.
Round.
I think they're round. The ones that I've seen are round.
Okay.
So
Round posts.
Before I'm saying if this is even possible, let's find out what kind of posts you're pounding and what tools you are given to pound said posts.
Yep.
Because I cannot say either way, because if you're going to come out and tell me that you're going to have one of the hand posters that you get at like Murdoch's or Tractor Supply and you're pounding aluminum, I'm going to be like, yeah, you guys are going to be out there all day and night and day and night. But if you're going to provide,
when we do that,
you don't have faith. You don't have faith in us.
I just know the conditions. Not that I would doubt any of your guys' ability. I just know the challenges.
That's why I didn't pick Veronica to be on my team. I picked Michaela and Monica.
Because I'm a realist. We also provide big, bad tools and attachments to equipment to make our team's life easier.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
again,
have some of that pneumatic equipment for sure.
If you're handing them a post
Speaking of
powder
equipment,
from Tractor Supply, I'm going to laugh at all of
first
you.
of all, leave Tractor Supply alone. They are an amazing company.
No, I'm not saying that they're not. I'm just the type of post pounder. If that's where it's coming from and not an equipment one, then there's a difference. Because then we're relying on your muscles. And you're like a whole 4 foot nothing.
Okay.
You
Don't
don't
even
know.
reach the top of the post.
Go, Monica, say something.
I have a question. Are we talking about the Mr. Fence games, the ones where they go ahead and have to do the whole entire taking out the? Because I've seen
No.
that dirt pack, and
Fence-
wow.
Fence games will be at the demo days. And yes, my team of Michaela and Monica, we are the 3Ms. If you turn the W upside down.
I'm gonna get shirts made with that.
I know, right? And we're gonna kick butt at fence games. Yeah,
Of course,
Mr. Fence games.
Yes.
But Demo Days is also adding Fence Wars this year. There's going to be first, second, and third place prizes. There's going to be post pounding. There's going to be stretching. What's that stuff called?
Chain link.
Thank you. I just forgot it. I know what chain link is.
I got you.
There's going to be like an entire game where you have to put the nut on the screw. Okay? Like seriously, it's going to be fast, fun, exciting games. We're going to have Stand and Still University out there. They're going to be showing you how to stay. Like, I think the three of us would make the perfect team. Sorry, Yadira and Veronica, but y'all know, like, real life how, like, Vegas is. We got it.
So does that mean we're excluded? Because I would move my whole fence line. I'd like, yeah, I ain't putting it right here. Like, I'm going to cheat. There's no property markers. I'm going to put my fence where I want to.
Yeah. That's actually a good point. I don't know if we have those rules set into place yet.
Actually, you know what I told Brian last time? I said, you know what? I'm going to be the first one to sign up to all of these. And if nobody else signs up, I'm going to be the winner.
Yes,
Me.
yes.
Yeah.
So he said,
I kind of love that logic.
come up with some rules.
Okay,
There's
wait
rules
a
for
minute.
you guys.
I'm going to challenge some women to jump into these.
I love it.
Hop in on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on, ladies. Like, we have female installers. Like, not only,
Yes.
like, come on, Bailey.
I love
Bailey.
it.
Badass
Yeah.
Bailey. But how about the office ladies, too? Like, why are we not jumping in this? I can hang some fabric. I know the difference between a tension band and a brace band. And
I do too. Brian taught me recently.
Yes, I love it. Marissa's always like, put me in, coach. I can install.
I love it.
men how to do it.
Man, I'm so proud of you guys. My heart is so big right now. Just thinking about like this whole conversation and all my fence words tonight.
She's so proud of herself.
We're so proud of you, Susan.
Yeah, right?
Look
This
at
is
you.
the same person that went on like the very first couple lives that we had, and we're talking about, centers, and Susan's like, whoop, like ghost white, eyes are glazed over. She's like, what the heck?
What?
Center? And then so absolutely, like, shout out to Susan. Like,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still, I promise I could go head to head with any of you on gate operators and access controls. Like, that's my bread and butter.
Absolutely.
I think they all go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Me and you are working very closely to make sure that people get an efficient and wonderful service contract out there, because I've seen yours and I'm not going to talk about it right now.
You don't
And
have my contract. You have my questionnaire.
your questionnaire is terrible.
Hey, my questionnaire works.
It does. I mean, and what works for some doesn't work for others, and that's okay. I just want to make sure that y'all have the best questions out there possible, because it's not your installers who are asking those questions.
No, it's our estimating team, or any person that's answering the phone. So yes, absolutely get that out there to everybody. That's something that Susan and I are working on. So there is a questionnaire for that person answering the phone in regards to somebody calling in for a gate operator, troubleshooting or need a service call placed. Then we are going to dig into an actual service contract that will actually we've got to make it universal, make sure it fits for people. They can put in their company information, their company logo, and what actually pertains to you, as well as pricing, because obviously we will not release anything that has pricing on it.
Agreed. And we actually had, when Garrett came on and did his episode on that, actually 2 weeks later, somebody found a loophole in his contract.
Ooh.
And so, hard lesson learned, but we're in the process of rewording it to CYA.
I love it.
Which we love. So there's always like new and exciting things in this group. It seems like it's never a dull moment, ladies. Like Susan made me go back and rewatch the video of me in the airport. I was like,
oh my God. Literally called Veronica at the airport.
Susan's like, will you do random lives more often? I'm like, no, not after watching that. Although I do kind of have a random live planned. I've just got to, once I get caught up from being on vacation, stay tuned because it's coming.
That's not random if you have it planned.
Well, it's not like, it's just a topic. It'll, me, like there's no plan ever when I jump on these lives. We just like wing it, like send her bud. Like that's what we do. Huh, Michaela?
Yep. Always.
My favorite's like when Susan's like, Veronica, you're on live tonight. What do you have planned? I'm like, the hell?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about our original plan for tonight, the Q&A, right?
Yes.
We postponed it.
Yes, please
and
do.
Dalton was like, wait, what's the plan? And I was like, knowing them, there is no plan. I don't know.
No, seriously, I text everybody like this morning or yesterday and gave 3 questions, and Monica's like, here are my 3 questions.
Yes.
Okay, but let's give credit, like we're 30 messages deep before I get caught in, and I'm skimming through them, and I know like Monica's like, oops, I should have read that. And I'm like, oh, me too, girl, because I went back after that and I was like, oh.
Like, man, going back. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like I better reread that.
But hopefully we'll figure it out. One of our best lives that we ever had was couples in the industry. It was Heather King, and then it was Bailey Bierman and Colby Bierman, and then it was Tiffany Stewart and I can't remember her husband's name, but the 3 of them. It was a great live. It has the most views. So I was going to bring on the rest of the leadership team that had a spouse, and they were going to go over some information. And I asked these like super generic questions, and Monica's like, well, my 3 are going to be great. They're going to be better than yours. And they were.
That's me while I was driving. So I'm like, yeah, I did not read that properly. And plus, to top it all off, James calls me a little bit like earlier today, and he's like, so what time are you? You didn't send me a link. I'm like, oh my gosh, that got canceled. He's like, oh, thanks for telling me. I'm like, oops, sorry.
Next time, bro, we got you.
I'm super excited about that live. My fiance is actually getting ready to join the SWI team. So this is kind of something new. Now, I obviously work with husband-wife teams. We've got 2 husband and wife teams down in our Florida branch. And then, of course, Mark and Tanya and Alan and Steph within SWI. And so, like, I know that dynamic of it, and James has to call me out on my crap right now for enough yellow.
I love you so much.
Yeah, he's already got fans. Great. So like it's a new adventure and it will be fun. He already calls me out when, the work day is done. And I actually had to call him out yesterday. I'm like, no, I'm off work. So to be able to talk to those of you that have been doing this for a while and the couples, like I think it'd be fun to bring in a couple newbies that aren't even married yet.
I agree. I think if everything had panned out the way it was with Monica and Yadira, we were going to ask you to come on with James, but I found out Brian's on a flight And so it just kind of all crumbled into weirdness. And I'm
You know-
actually, I'm kind of digging this live. So I'm just saying.
So he
You
couldn't
know-
get any Wi-Fi up on the airplane, Jadira? No?
What a slacker.
Right?
Right?
It's like $8.
Yeah. No, it's $20-something.
Can you go live on an airplane?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask Mark Olson. I'm sure he's done it. Like,
Yep.
No.
he's the king of going live and videos. The other day I asked him a question. He's like, haven't you watched the videos? I'm like, no, I'm like 6 behind. To be honest, I'm behind. So,
Well, so we have to figure out about this whole live thing. We're only seeing a handful of comments here, but like I'm sitting on the live on my page and there are a ton of comments. So I need the whole team to come in and make sure you're checking all the sites and answering people's comments. And I'll figure out like why we're only seeing some of them and not all of them. I just want everybody to know, like, we know you're here and we appreciate your support and your love. And if you want to do a live, like straight up, like just say something. Like, we would love to have you on. We would love to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't know what you want to talk about? I am great at creating topics that make no sense. So is Veronica, so is Jadira, so is Michaela, so is Monica. Like, we got you, yo.
yeah, we can keep it going.
Yeah.
Cool.
Although I am super bummed. I have no middle fingers to drop right now. They're all over there. I usually drop a middle finger every episode I've been on. It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Now I'm upset.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
While she's
That was
finding
really
the
hard.
Yadira, is there anything you would like to say before we kind of come to a close?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
You my little man?
I
Yeah.
like him. Cute.
Tanya bought him for me. He's my favorite.
He knows you so well.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's the story. So when I first met Veronica, the first thing she gave me was what, Veronica?
Was it a chicken?
No, it was a middle finger.
Oh, it was my duck. My middle finger ducks. Hold on, I got one.
I got one too.
Sorry.
And of course, Veronica got me that.
Yeah.
These little ducks.
Yes.
I actually had these hidden in my purse at Fence Tech. Or no, it actually was at the Fence Show in August. And I had a dozen of them. And let me tell you what, they took off like wildfire. I had people coming over and whispering in my ear about, hey, where are these ducks? And I'm like, oh, I have chickens. And they're like, no, you don't. You have middle finger ducks.
Can I just say, somehow my oldest found that duck and it was her favorite toy. She was carrying it around everywhere. She's 5. Let me tell you.
I love
She was
that.
like, this is my duck. I love it so much. And I was like, I'm sure you do.
That's great.
So great. Thanks, Veronica.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I can be a good influence between that and the screaming monkeys that SWI has this year.
Oh my gosh.
We have had a few kid videos posted on social media. We love them. We share them in team. I think one of my favorites is somebody actually posted a picture of their dog with it, but it kept screaming as the dog was running, and the dog was running from the screaming monkey. It was great. So any of the videos, like, please share, tag SWI, because we love them.
I love it. Okay, you guys. Anybody have anything they want to say before we start wrapping up? Because, you know, we can go on forever, and I don't know that everybody wants to see that.
No, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on and for staying involved as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day to the moms out
Yes.
there, the grandmas out there, the work moms. I have to give the shout out to the work moms
The
because
bonus moms.
the bonus moms out there. There's, you know, you play a lot of different roles and have a lot of different hats. And
Yeah.
for the work moms, I know, you know, it becomes family. So shout out to you playing that role as well. So happy Mother's Day.
And for the ones going to school, Michaela, right?
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
Yes, excellent. I love it. I
wherever
love
they're at, right?
it. Right? I'm always backwards. But Well, okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in with us. Don't forget that Gatekeepers podcast with Bully Grove.
Oh, great grandmothers. Sorry.
Yeah.
JC Curry's like, what about great grandmothers? That's even better.
Yeah.
That's like a whole new level of spoiling.
Yes.
Yes.
It really is.
Sure.
But we got the Gatekeepers podcast at 7:15 Central going live tonight with Bully Grove. Yes, I call him Bully Grove. Tune in. Otherwise, same great time next week, you guys.
Absolutely. Everybody have a great day.
See ya.